Hello, welcome back to my corner of the internet. So as you guys can see from the title, I want to do another look with the Wicked palette. I know these videos are not getting any views anywhere near what they used to, but I do want to still do these looks because these are a reference if you choose to get this palette for someone for the holiday season or you want to get it for yourself. I have been non-stop using this palette for work. I've been really putting it to the test. I don't know if you guys can see. It is being well loved. I have been having so much fun. I've used every single shadow in here with the exception of these two, but everything else, including that one, I've already used. I've worn them to work. I have tested them thoroughly. I have used them in ways that I didn't think was possible, where I've gotten different looks by the way that I am applying these shadows. It's a really, really nice and versatile palette. I promise you guys, I'm so happy and shocked at how much fun I'm having with this palette, considering it looks like it's a little bit more warm toned than I would like turning into the winter time, but I've been able to do some beautiful mixture of warm and cool looks that I've been having fun, including an all matte look with this palette that I have been rocking not once but twice already to work. I want to share with you guys another look with this palette. I want to use this shade right here. I might end up using both of these, but I really want to showcase this one right here because I know this is like the star of the show. I want to use it in a way where you guys can see that you can use it every day and it's not something so in your face, because that's how I've been using this palette. Not necessarily really being bold, but enough color, the way that I like to wear color, where it's still everyday appropriate for me and my taste and my everyday life. And I don't feel like I am really out there with like a cut eye graphic liner kind of stuff. And I think those have a time and a place and they're beautiful, but not for me every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the look with you and I'll come back when my whole face is done. So that way this video isn't so long. And if you choose and want me to do one final look, I'll do it for you guys. You guys vote down in the description box and let me know if you do want to see a third look, and would you rather have it like this or a short. I'll do that, so then that way you guys get 3 different looks with this palette, because you really can go many different ways with this one. Let's start out, now that I've chit-chatted your ears off. I'm always starting out with this shade right here, just because that's the easiest one. It's called Witching Hour. It's a beautiful matte shade, and you guys, and it blends so nicely. These mattes are so effortlessly, and I promise you guys, I'm not making that up, because there has been a few days while I'm getting up to go to work where I am spent. I am beat, I am spent, I don't care what I look like. So I literally, the all matte look, I've slapped it on my face and it makes me look put together, awake, but not like super glam where I'm like, girl, why are you all wearing all that kind of makeup? Like, there's been days where I'm just like over it. All right, so now we're gonna deepen it out with this shade right here called the Grimier. I believe it's called the Grimier. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but these two together have been my favorite. So I'm gonna put this on here, and as you guys can see, these blend so nicely. They layer on top of each other nicely. They wear nicely. I do wear a primer, so you guys know I have to wear an eye primer or nothing lasts on my eyes except for a cream shadow. But I love how these blend and on top of each other and last throughout the day. They do not fade on me. But again, I always say that lightly in the winter, fall season, because it's not so humid out. So I don't know if it really will or not because of the humidity. That's what it does. Okay, so now here's the fun part. We're gonna take this purple shade right here. This one is called Wickedly Wonderful, which is this one right here. And I'm going to show you, this is how I've been doing it. I literally just bounce, because these are so pigmented, take off a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm using this on the outer part of my lid to show a little bit of purple, but not a lot. I will tell you that if you go ham with these mattes, this specifically like these two mattes and this green one, which I have done, if you go completely all in, they are pigmented and they will show. So I've learned that if I don't want it to, I just start small and then build up from there. So I want a hint of purple, but I don't want it to overtake the whole look. See how much I'm bouncing off of there, but I'm still getting color on my eyes. All right, so I don't know if these two are gonna have some fallout. This is why I didn't do my face first. I am gonna grab a flat shader brush. So I'm gonna grab a flat shader brush. I'm gonna start out, I'm gonna mix these two shades together so that way I can see what they can do. So I'm gonna grab the purple first. And I'm just, oh my goodness, look at that. I know these are gonna be a lot more in your face if you use your finger, so I'm trying to control how much is going on my eyes because I obviously wouldn't want this to be so in my face while I'm at work. I don't want that kind of attention. So we're gonna put that right there, and then I'm gonna go in now with the green. If you care to know the names, this one's called Festivate, and this one is called Oh Oz. This one right here. So now I'm gonna grab the green one in the inner corner to mix both of these together. Now, as you guys can see, this is more of a sheer because I'm using a brush, but if you go in with your finger, you are gonna get pigment. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And in the light, this looks really, really nice. Why do I have hair all over my face? So this is how I've been wearing them to work with. It still shows sparkle, but it's sheer, and I really, really like it that way. So I am going to go ahead and leave it here. I'm going to pause. I'm going to come back after my whole face is done, so that way you could see the final look. We'll do our lower lash line and lips, and that way you can see everything put together. Okay, so I did the whole entire face. Just in case you're wondering, I used True Harmony by MAC on as a blush, because I know that sometimes that could be a little bit like tricky to figure out what kind of blush to use with a certain look. So I just want to let you guys know that's the blush that I'm wearing today, just in case you're curious to see. So now we're going to do the lower lash line now that everything has been said and done. Excited about this one. All right, so we're going to grab a little bit, like literally that much. I'm going to bounce off and then put this just on the outer part of the eyes. I'm not going back for more. You guys are going to try to pull through. Mr. Man is blowing leaves. The man is obsessed with blowing leaves. It's driving me crazy. Every day he's blowing leaves as if it's the last leaf that's gonna fall. It's still falling. So I'm gonna grab this shade right here and I'm just going to blend that out. My mascara choice right here, I'm gonna do my mascara and hopefully he'll be done by the time that we do our lips. Boy, do I know this man all too well. So now that he's done blowing the leaves, we're gonna grab my Hard Candy First Love lip liner and line our lips. And I'm gonna use Fashionista by Merit. This is a beautiful plum and I think it'll look really nice with this look. So I'm gonna put that on so you guys can see. All right, you guys, so this is the final look. I really, really love how this turned out. This looks so pretty in the sun, you guys. So at this point, I've used every single shadow and quite a few of them multiple times. I really am loving this palette so much. If you guys want to see another look, let me know down in the comment section and how you guys want to see it. Do you like this format or do you want a YouTube or a shorts? And that way we can just get it in and out and I could just do a quick look. I want to do a green look if that is what you guys are wanting to see. So at that point, I've shown you everything basically that this palette can take you, whether it's a purple look, a green look, an everyday look. I even have that all matte look that I absolutely love I can do as well. It's up to you guys. Just because I'm not filming any more looks, if that's not what you guys want to see, I'm going to continue to use this palette so you guys can see it on the description box, or if you ask me, I'll show you guys on there. But I love this palette. It's really, really beautiful. It's something that's unique and takes you many different ways. So it's not a one-trick pony, which is what I love. And it's very nice and well made. I will tell you that, guys. I'm very, very impressed for it being my first palette from this brand. I didn't expect a lot, but I did get a lot out of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will link this down in the description box if you're interested. During the Black Friday sales, the holiday sales, I'm sure you could find a coupon to get this palette. All right, you guys, that's all that I have. May God bless you always. I'll catch you in the next one.